Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to the first episode that we're going to be running here throughout the month of October. Spooky albums for Halloween season. I know for some of you who maybe don't live in North America, you probably think Halloween is kind of a ridiculous holiday, but here in the States, we love the month of October, the beginning of fall, and the oncoming All Hallows Eve, right? So for the kids, they go out trick-or-treating. For the adults, it's time to watch favorite horror movies and listen to some creepy, spooky music. So we're going to be kind of honoring Halloween season all throughout the month of October. 31 days, 31 spooky album picks. These could be any genre, any band. Could be the music is really creepy. Could be the lyrics are really disturbing and horrific and creepy. Whatever. I've got some really interesting stuff planned for you. So each and every day you'll be waiting for my pick of the day. Today, day one, we are going to go with a band from Belgium. Okay, this album was released in 1979, and it's a really, really creepy one. All instrumental. It's the second album from this band, Universe Zero Heresy. You know, Universe Zero, prog rock band, also called an RIO band, rock in opposition. You could call them a chamber rock band. You could call them a classical rock band. No, I don't mean classic rock band. I mean classical. This group basically comes across like an orchestra, like a classical orchestra, using rock instruments and classical instruments, and the music is very dark and foreboding at this time. So again, this was 1979. This is the classic lineup of the band, featuring Roger Trigot on guitar, piano, organ, and harmonium, Guy Seegers on bass, Michel Berkmans on oboe and bassoon, Patrick Hanapier, I'm not sure how he says his name, on violin and viola, and Daniel Denis on drums and percussion. And Guy also does a little bit of spoken word stuff on here as well. So take a look at this album here. This is the cuneiform reissue, which came out much later. I mean, just take a look at those guys. Do they look like a band that could kind of create some pretty chilling, spooky music? Hell yeah. Really cool album. Really different. I'd probably be pretty close in my assumption here, or my assessment here, that there is no other band on the planet who sounds like Universe Zero. None. 4 tracks on here. All right, 3 original, 1 bonus track. Starts off with La Fall. Faulx, about 25 minutes in length. If you don't know what that means, obviously, if you look it up, the English translation for folk or fall, Faulx, like I said, a sickle or a skith, right? So, and the music sounds like, what it could be like a demon or a wraith walking around, the kiss of death, right? With that wraith just chopping everything in its path. It's just this really deep, sonorous, chamberous, is that even a word? I don't even know. Music. Just really dark and unsettling, and it's just, to hear violin and viola up next to oboe and bassoon in somewhat of a rock setting, but there's no standard like rock beats or anything like that. It's just these big classical inspired swells, but they're really, really just creepy and unsettling. The second song is Jack the Ripper, also pretty lengthy, 13 minutes and change. The music definitely portrays, if you can think of yourself walking through the back streets of London, back in the 1800s, Jack the Ripper could be around any corner, right? And just, yeah, it's pretty eerie. Then you got Vous les soirées and temps volus, I guess that's how you say it, which Roger had wrote that song, just about 13 minutes in length. Also pretty creepy. You've got, dropped in spots here on this album, you have these weird, like almost little softly spoken, like narration. bits, which also adds to the kind of like insanely creepy ambiance of this album. And then you get as a bonus track another big lengthy epic, Chaos Hermetique, also falls in line with this. I've been listening to this for the last couple of days in anticipation of doing this first episode, and I'm thinking, man, this would be like the perfect soundtrack to like almost any horror movie. But obviously, it would have to be a horror movie that's like steeped in atmosphere, so you can almost picture like an old Hammer film, right? An old Amicus horror film from the 70s. Perfect for that. Or something, like creepy ass monster film. Almost. Part of me almost wants to say like the first Alien movie, but I think this would need to be a little bit more electronic for that. So not quite there, but like some kind of just like medieval like monster film or something. I don't know. Just disturbing, wacky, creepy stuff that doesn't sound like anything you've ever heard before. And I think a perfect soundtrack to play anytime during the month of October. Late at night, you're sitting outside, maybe you got a little drink with you, light a candle or some kind of little, citronella candle or whatever, you're sitting outside watching the stars and just starting to hear all the sounds from the woods and everything like that, and then this comes on. It's just like, oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, that is my pick of the day here. First day of spooky albums for Halloween season, Universe Zero, Heresy. From 1979. Absolute winner, monster of an album, and just unlike anything you have ever heard before. If you want to be creeped out by music, this is a good, this will do it. This will do it. So stay tuned for more of these each and every day here on the channel. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. So we've got 31 days of this. So I've got a whole bunch of cool things planned for you. Like I said, could be prog, could be metal, hard rock, electronic music, whatever. It could be a pop or a hard classic rock album that has some, kind of creepy horror kind of themes and whatnot. So, stay tuned for more. Universe Zero is today, Heresy. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another one. Thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. See you real soon at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.